Hey guys, welcome patrons, welcome friends. I'm excited to start this Patreon page and just kind of get things started with some content. I wanted to start obviously with something that's happened recently. Just happened actually yesterday on the 13th, the Oscar nominations, 2020 Oscar nominations. I have stayed away from a lot of talk on the nominations because I haven't watched the video yet. That was on, I know it was on YouTube. I think you could watch it on NBC or Good Morning America. So there was a few options on how to watch it, but I tried to stay away from most of it. I do know of a couple snubs from I believe like Hustlers and I think Lupita, which I figured. I know the Joker, I believe, has the most nominations. I saw something about that. But I stayed away from any articles. I stayed away from any other podcasts. I stayed away from any commercials or shows, anything like that, because I wanted to get full, for the most part, reactions for you guys, so you could actually see, I guess, my reactions to everything, but also so I could finally get the scoop on who's fully in. So let's just get started. We'll see how this goes. Nice little intro.
Live from the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures in Los Angeles, please welcome the President of the Academy, David Rubin.
Good morning, and welcome to the brand new David Geffen Theater at the Academy Museum. We can't wait until the museum officially opens later this year, when the world can experience, in person, a sweeping adventure into the greatest movies and movie makers of all time. We're here this morning to announce nominations for the 92nd Oscars. All the nominees are voted on by members of the Academy,
Oscars.
an international community of artists.
Not great. I wonder what they're going to do for
What makes
the
this Oscars
for the
so
100
special
year
is that these
anniversary,
nominations are given
or
to
a show,
artists by their peers.
I guess.
Actors nominate actors, editors nominate editors, directors nominate directors. You get the idea. And now I'm pleased to introduce this morning's hosts, Issa Rae and John Cho.
Good morning. John and I prepared a big opening, like a monologue.
It was really good. It was really
So
funny.
good, yeah.
A lot of good jokes. But we decided that all people really want to hear is who is nominated.
That's it.
So let's get started.
Just one year's nominated.
Members of
All right,
the
supporting
Academy's
actress.
Actors Branch nominate these performances by an actress in a supporting role. Kathy Bates in Richard Jewell.
Okay.
Yes. Laura Dern in Marriage Story.
So the Laura Dern one, I'm still confused on. That wasn't. I don't know.
Scarlett Johansson in Jojo Rabbit.
Okay.
Florence Pugh in Little Women. And Margot Robbie in Bombshell.
Right.
Strong list.
Okay.
Super
Very
strong.
Interesting.
On to achievement in costume design. The members of the Academy's Costume Designers Branch nominate The Irishman,
Costume design.
Jojo Rabbit, Joker,
Okay.
Little Women,
Okay.
and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We need to nominate the audience at home for waking up so early.
Congrats. The Sound Branch oversees 2 categories. For achievement in sound mixing, the branch nominates Ad Astra, Ford versus Ferrari, Joker, 1917,
All right, that's a good. I've seen that one. I saw Joker.
and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Ford v
Proper
Ferrari, I
method.
think, might win
Is
that
that
one.
okay?
Maybe at Astra.
Okay. These are the nominees for achievement in sound editing. Ford versus Ferrari. Joker. 1917. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
Boo.
Did you say your son was rooting for Star Wars?
Boo.
My son told me Star Wars or Come Home in Shame, Dad.
Well,
Here are the nominees for original score voted by the music branch. Joker,
It's a good one.
Little Women,
Okay.
Marriage Story,
No.
1917.
Yes, please. Please,
Star
1917.
Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
That would be nostalgic,
We're
though.
doing good.
He should win that one.
Good.
yep.
Marriage Story was
The
terrible.
Short Films and Feature Animation branch oversees
Man,
the
Marriage
short film
Story's music was
category.
awful.
For Best Animated Short Film, here are the nominees. Shara, Daughter. Hair Love,
Their love was good. That was dope.
Kit Bull, Memorable, and Sister. Do you have a sister?
I do not.
I won.
For Best Live Action Short Film, the branch nominates Brotherhood,
I don't think I've seen.
Nefta
Yeah, I
Football
haven't
Club,
seen any of these.
The Neighbor's Window, Saria, and A Sister. I don't have a sister, by the way.
I'm sorry for you. Now for another
Hey, sister.
acting category.
Sister.
The
Hey,
nominees for
sister.
performance
Live
by
action.
an actor in a supporting role are
All right.
Tom Hanks in A Beautiful Day in the
I
Neighborhood.
keep hearing Tom Hanks should be definitely a
Anthony
supporting
Hopkins
actor,
in
and some
The
people are
Two
like, he
Popes.
should have gotten
Al Pacino in The
best
Irishman.
actor. No.
Joe Pesci in The Irishman.
Ooh.
And Brad Pitt in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Wow. Bunch of no names right there. We still have more nominee announcements. We'll be back at exactly 5:30.
So they had like little breaks and everything too.
First half.
This is kind of cool. Who are the random people that are there? Again, I'm watching this on YouTube, so it's just skipping the commercials. Thank God. That would have been annoying.
For those just joining us, good morning. And for those watching, welcome back. You already know it. The Academy's documentary branch oversees two categories.
Documentaries,
First, the
okay.
nominees for Best Documentary Feature. American Factory,
That was Obama's
The Cave.
production company, I think.
The Edge of Democracy,
Unless I'm wrong.
for Sama, and Honeyland.
Yeah, I've seen none of these.
And here are the nominees for Best Documentary Short Subject.
Definitely not a contact for discussion on those, 'cause I haven't seen any of these.
Learning to skateboard in a war zone if you're a girl. Life Overtakes Me. St. Louis Superman. And Walk, Run, Cha-Cha.
I think that must be the best collection of titles.
Yeah, I
that
think
category
so.
right there. The newly renamed Best International Feature Film Award
Best
is voted
International
on by
Feature
Academy
Film
members
Award. That's a
across
new one.
all
That's
branches from around the world.
huh. Interesting.
And the nominees are Corpus Christi, Poland; Honeyland, North Macedonia;
International
Les
feature film.
Miserables, France;
Okay.
Pain and Glory, Spain;
Parasite gonna be on here?
and Parasite,
Okay.
South
I was
Korea.
about to say.
Hold it down.
International feature film. Huh.
The Production Design branch nominates these films for achievement in production design. The Irishman,
It's a good one.
Jojo Rabbit,
Haven't seen that one, but seems like a good
1917,
one. Definitely a good one.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Nice.
and Parasites.
Okay. Parasite, I still gotta see.
Production
I
design.
hear so
I
much
used
crazy
to
stuff
production
about
design.
Parasite.
No
I'm
way.
like,
I didn't, yeah.
I gotta
You lied to me.
find some time to
God.
find it first.
Here are the nominees for achievement in film editing, voted by the Academy's Film Editors Branch. Ford versus Ferrari.
Okay.
The Irishman. Jojo Rabbit. Joker.
Okay.
And Parasite.
Hey,
It's a good list.
great. For achievement in cinematography, the cinematographers branch nominates the following films:
Well, you gotta get 1917.
The Irishman, Joker,
Okay. Yeah.
The Lighthouse,
Okay.
1917.
There we go.
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay. That's a good list right there. That's probably one of the best lists so far for me.
You got this? We're doing
I
great.
think I do.
We're killing it.
Are we?
Nominate us.
All right, yeah. I like that talk. The Academy's Visual Effects Branch nominates the following films for achievement in visual effects. Avengers,
Of course.
Endgame,
Of course, that's cool. Avengers Endgame is obviously going to be on there. I might win it.
The Irishman,
Irishman,
Lion King.
nah. Lion King's a cartoon.
1917, and Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
I think it's between Star Wars and
Once
Avengers, to be
again.
honest.
Killing it. For achievement in makeup and hairstyling, the members of this
Between
branch
those two.
nominate the following films: Bombshell, Joker, Judy,
Haven't seen Judy.
Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and 1917.
Probably 1917 or
Air Show.
Joker.
Best animated
Maybe.
feature
Maybe
film
Bombshell.
is voted on by the short films and feature animation branch, as well as members of the animation community across all branches. Here are the nominees. How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World.
Nice. Yeah, obviously Toy Story 4, obviously.
I Lost My Body.
Oh, nice.
Klaus.
Okay. It's on Netflix.
Missing Link.
Missing Link.
And Toy Story 4.
Yeah, of course.
Hey.
Of course.
For
think didn't Missing Link
achievement
get the
in original
Golden Globe, I
song,
think?
The music branch
I believe.
nominates
Yeah.
I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away from Toy Story 4. I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man. I'm Standing With You from Breakthrough.
Okay.
Into the Unknown from Frozen 2.
Figured.
And Stand Up from Harriet. A lot of bossy song titles
Yeah.
there.
I didn't know Cynthia Erivo.
The Writers Branch oversees two
Erivo?
categories.
Erivo?
First,
Cynthia? From
here
Harriet.
are the
I know she
nominees for
sang or
writing
wrote that. I think she
adapted
wrote that song.
screenplay. The
I didn't
Irish,
see Harriet.
Stephen Zaley.
Sorry.
Jojo Rabbit, Taika Waititi.
Nice.
Joker, Todd Phillips and Scott Silver. Little Women, Greta Gerwig. And The Two Popes, Anthony McCartan.
It's a good list.
Strong.
Sean, Greta done slipped in there.
Yeah. And for writing, original screenplay, the members of the branch nominate. Knives Out, Ryan Johnson.
It's a good one.
Marriage Story, Noah Baumbach.
Also a good one. That was a good script, man.
1917, Sam Mendes and Christy Wilson
Cool.
Cairns.
Doubt it'll win, but cool.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino.
Probably gonna win. It's probably between
And
Marriage Story.
Bong Joon-ho, Han Jin-won.
Ugh. It's probably between Marriage Story, Parasite, and Once Upon a
A
Time.
lot of names.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Probably. Just based
For
on what I've been hearing.
performance by an actor in a leading role, the Actors Branch nominates
Let's see.
Antonio Banderas in Pain and Glory.
Okay. I didn't see that flick, so I
Leonardo
gotta check it out.
DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in
All
Hollywood.
right, so he didn't get snubbed.
Adam Driver in Marriage Story.
I'm gonna pick somebody
Joaquin
else.
Phoenix in Joker.
Makes sense. Knew that was coming.
And Jonathan Pryce in The Two Popes.
That's interesting. I will have swapped out Robert De Niro for Adam Driver, personally.
For performance by an
Personally.
actress in a leading role, the Actors Branch nominates Cynthia Erivo in Harry,
Erivo, okay. Cynthia Erivo.
Scarlett Johansson in Marriage
So
Story,
she gets a leading actress and supporting actress nomination.
Saoirse Ronan in Little Women,
That's how you say her name. Saoirse Ronan.
Charlize Theron in Bombshell,
Interesting.
and Renee Zellweger in Judy.
Okay.
Let me see Harriet.
For achievement in directing, the Directors Branch of the Academy nominates The Irishman, Martin Scorsese.
Makes sense.
Joker, Todd Phillips. 1917, Sam Mendes.
All right, 1970. I like that one.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
I knew that was
Quentin
coming.
Tarantino. And Parasite, Bong Joon-ho.
In Parasite.
Nice.
I did
Okay.
it. I did
Yep.
it. Thank you so much.
Did it.
Congratulations to those men. And finally, all voting members of the Academy have nominated the following
Congratulations to
films
those
for
men.
Best Picture.
All right.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Wow.
Peter Chernin, Jano Topping, and James Mangold, producers.
The Irishman, Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, Jane Rosenthal, and Emma Tillinger-Koskoff, producers.
Jojo Rabbit, Carthew Neal, and Taika Waititi, producers.
Joker, Todd Phillips, Bradley Cooper, and Emma Tillinger-Koskoff, producers.
Little Women, Amy Pascal, producer.
Marriage Story, Noah Baumbach and David Heyman, producers.
1917, Sam Mendes, Pippa Harris, Jane Ann Tengren, and Callum McDougall, producers.
Makes sense. These are, I mean, so far,
Once Upon a
it's on
Time in
point.
Hollywood, David Heyman, Shannon McIntosh,
Seen
and Quentin Tarantino,
A couple names that are
producers.
showing up more than once. They're lucky.
And Parasite, Kwak Shin-hye and Bong Joon-ho, producers.
Get it? Yes, okay.
Congratulations to all the nominees.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And watch to see who wins the gold at the 92nd Oscars, Sunday, February 9th. We did it.
All right.
Go to bed, guys.
We are.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Stop that. There you have it. 2020 Oscars. I like what Issa Rae said. She goes, congratulations to those men. I mean, you know, it's there's always going to be snubs. There's always going to be something. We have Oscars So White a couple years back, 2 or 3 years. It's kind of every year for the most part. Now it's Oscars So Men. Apparently, maybe that's the new one. I don't know. It's always something when it comes to these award shows, and you have a lot of movies that don't show up. Like obviously, Hustlers didn't really get a look. A movie I really enjoyed last year, Waves. Check the review out on that one. I thought that was an amazing movie. Last Black Man in San Francisco, Midsommar, The Lighthouse got one nod here, but I don't know. It's just how it goes. But, you know, at the end of the day, you still enjoy it. You still watch. You still talk about it. There's still a lot of buzz. We talk about it right now. I'm sure a lot of people have issues with a lot of what was nominated and really what wasn't nominated. I'll be honest. I would have taken Marriage Story And I probably would have switched Marriage Story out. I would have switched Adam Driver out. I would have switched Scarlett Johansson out from Marriage Story. Like I would, they were good performances, but to me they weren't Oscar worthy compared to others. Who else would I throw in there? I can't think offhand right now. I just feel like I've seen other performances that were better. Yeah, I don't know. So this will be an interesting. This will be a really interesting award show. Obviously, they're not doing a host again, which that's always funny to me. They're not doing a host again. I don't know if they'll change that up next year or not, but they're gonna just have presenters. So that'll be interesting. I mean, it worked for the most part, but I like when there's a host, when there's someone that you actually, is actually leading the charge of the show. That's just me though. So that's it. That's where we're going. Joker got a lot of nominations. Parasite got a good number. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino. I had a feeling he would get a lot of nominations. 4v Ferrari for me was I haven't seen that movie. I still need to watch that one, but that to me that's kind of a surprise because I didn't hear as much buzz about that as other movies. The other part is like a lot of these movies aren't like indie type films. A lot of them made like a good amount of money. Obviously, Joker crossed $1 billion, but a lot of these movies made some good money. Say for Marriage Story and Irishman, which are I don't know how when it comes to making money for Netflix features or streaming movies, how they make their money is obviously off of subscribers, things like that. But the box office potential, they do go out in the theaters for a little bit just so they can qualify for award season. But a lot of these other movies made some good change. So that's a little bit of a difference as well. You didn't have a lot of obscure type films like Lighthouse, which I thought may be on there. You didn't have a lot of these obscure indie style or feeling films, which I guess is okay. There's room for that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So again, I want to try some more of these. Let me know if this worked out for you, what I could do differently. Obviously, there's kind of a lot of moments where I'm just kind of watching the screen and pausing. So, there may be some things I could change there, but let me know if you have any thoughts on that or any comments. I'm definitely open to it, but I want to try some new stuff and just see what works, what doesn't, make some changes, have some fun, and go from there. So I'll see you guys on the next one, whether it's an episode or a video of this caliber, just behind the scenes or additional content. But thank you. Thanks for watching.